Trust me, YouTube, I have not forgot about this series like I usually do. What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy Dante here, back in the Digimon Laboratory, and we are here for part 2 of the EX03 discussion with Romero. How you doing, Romero?
I'm doing all right, my man. It's night, and I'm ready to talk Digi. Trying to unwind.
I understand that all too well. Now, as you can see, my camera is working today. It was spazzing out last week. I don't know why. And I know a lot of people are probably like, why are you doing EX03 when you haven't done BT10? I actually have something special for BT10 that I am doing personally. So, yeah, BT10 will be coming out of order with EX03. I thought I'll put a few of the teammates on the actual channel just to give them some kind of shine and recognition as well. It's just me being a nice, good crewmate. That's all. Well,
Definitely.
let's
I agree
get
with you on that one.
let's get right into the yellow stuff, shall we? So
Let's do it.
first up, we got the yellow Agumon. Yellow Agumon it has an inheritable of your turn once per turn where you play a Digimon with 4 gray dragons and its trait, or plays Trial of the Dragons in the battle area, draw 1 card. So this part we will begin to see what Trial of the Great Dragons does. It's a yellow option card. So we'll be seeing what a lot of these dragons are, depending on this
Do.
option card for.
The ability to just draw one is really good. Honestly, I like that potential +1. A lot of deck thinning, in my opinion, but it does depend a lot on the option card. I do agree with you on that one.
Yeah, I think that's the Yu-Gi-Oh mindset, and a lot of us that come from Yu-Gi-Oh into Digimon. Let's just draw our butts off and then find out it's not really the best thing.
Probably not, but it's always the best way to get to your pieces if you're playing some form of combo deck. That's how I see it.
True, true. Now,
I mean, look at purple. All you do is draw, and you draw into everything.
bruh, yeah, purple is amazing for doing that kind of stuff.
Oh, all right. Let's continue, my friend.
Alright, Patamon. So on play, reveal the top 4 cards of your deck. Add 1 yellow angel, archangel, fallen angel, virtue, seraphi, authority, thorn, or cherub other than 3 great angels in its traits and 1 with 4 great dragons in its traits among them. Return the rest to the bottom of your deck. This thing searches for everything that has to do with Patamon's evolutionary line.
Angel, man, fucking Angel Tribal is going to be a thing now with this card. I feel
Let me
very powerful card.
let's see. Angel. So all the Angel Mon, Seraphi Mon stuff, because they have Seraphi up in there as well.
Oh,
Authority, if I'm not mistaken, that's a Phonymon, is authority trait.
mm,
Thorn, I want to say is. Ooh, I could be totally wrong, but I think Throne is that Rosemon? I have to double check.
yeah.
Cherub, of course, is Cherubimon. But like this thing searches out everything outside of 3 great angels,
Mm.
which that is, I believe, it's Aphonimon, Cherubimon, and Seraphimon's other traits.
Yeah, it has to be yellow specifically. So if you have a yellow purple angel, you can add that pretty well.
Pretty much, I think it does cover all the yellow purple angels or yellow purple deities there is.
Much. Not only that, it's a potential +1 if you're playing the Four Great Dragon card as well.
Man,
So
we're gonna get to this card because this card is gonna be, it's supposed to be good, dude.
So apparently, Four Great Dragons is a trait. So, do we know any right currently in the top of our head? What else has Great Dragons in its traits?
It if anything, it probably has to be the Digimon Sovereigns.
Okay.
I think those are the ones that have the 4 great dragons in their traits. But I could be wrong. I think it is just Sovereign. Let me check the Azulanmon. No, yeah, 4 great dragons. So Azulanmon and all the Digimon Sovereigns are 4 great dragons.
All right. Cool. I mean, so we have some pretty good options at the moment, I believe.
Yeah, this Patamon is going to be played in a lot of yellow strategies.
I do see that Angel Tribal or even Dragon, like it's going to be really good.
Oh yeah.
Um, Especially because Angels are really known for that like hard play recovery. It's really powerful. I can really see this being a pain in the ass for players like being because like in Mastermon, you hard play this, you can literally get to any of your level 5 or 6 angels that you need in order to like DNA Digivolve right away. Patamon's gonna be really good for that deck.
Yeah, that's going to be an instant up in that deck.
Mm.
Uh,
I like it. I like it.
I do too. Next card, Airdramon. On play, look at your security stack, reveal one card inside of it, add to your hand. If that card is a yellow card, trigger recover +1, then shuffle your stack. It's a TK.
Yeah, it's a walking TK on legs.
Yeah.
It's on play, correct? Yeah,
Yes, on
it's a
play.
level. It's a level 4/5 drop. That's not bad, honestly, for a hard play recovery. A lot of players tend to play that one Angel Digimon for 7 to recover to do the same thing to recover 1.
Magnamon.
Yeah,
Mana Angemon. Not Magnamon. Mana Angemon.
yeah. I think the only difference between those two is that he's a level 5 and this is a level 4. The level 5, I think this suffers because it's not a level 5. Because if it was a level 5, you can hard play this and then automatically go into Mastermon, correct? During the end of your turn?
If you had a Gatomon underneath a purple Digimon, yes.
Yeah. I think so. I think this will be good in any security control based strategy
Yes.
or any yellow hybrid, but I don't think it's going to replace the angel. I don't think it will.
Nah, yeah, not at all. I think you might see this in some kind of strategy, but it is just a walking TK. That's what it is.
Yeah.
But
Take it or leave it, honestly.
correct. Next card, we have a yellow Gatomon. On
All right.
play, reveal the top 4 cards and add anything that Patamon was able to add. So add any angel, fallen angel, virtue, seraph, authority, thorn, cherub, other than the 3 great angels in its trace and 4 great dragons. So the same thing that Patamon does, and so it has an inheritable to where your turn, once per turn, your Digimon with 4 great dragons in its trait is played, that Digimon gains Rush. So this Patamon, I think it really is. I think they're really trying to make a deck around Megadramon.
Yeah, I do see that. Not only that, but this thing. All right, so this might be a hard take, only because a lot of people love the the yellow purple Gatomon we have right now.
Mm-hmm.
I think this one can be just as good, only because it's a 4 drop, which also manages to get you the pieces you might want at the same time. You know?
Which I agree with you. So if I was playing Mastermind, I would play this as
Oh,
my other 4
yeah.
because
Oh, I'm sorry, Dante. Because I agree with you mainly because like some of the other level 4s that hard play or Digivolve into don't really are not just as is not as impactful as the hard play Gatomon. You know what I mean? I
correct.
think this can supplement with that as well, giving you a more consistent engine. I
Because
do see this being played like
right,
crazy in that deck.
because outside of Gatomon, the only other level 4 that people universally play is the Icemon package. And they play like
Mm,
4 Icemon Scattermon and 1 the Icemon. So imagine, having another Gatomon, you'll play 4 of the structure deck Gatomon, 4 of these, and you still have your Icemon package, which is 12 level 4s. So you won't have to
mm,
play anything else. And any of your Gatomons hit the on play, you're searching for any of your Angelmons, Lady Devilmons, Mastermons,
mm.
Lucamons, because it is a fallen angel. So
And it's a yellow one if we're talking about that one.
yeah, I mean yellow and purple.
The yellow purple. Oh my god,
Yeah,
that's
yellow
so.
and purple. They're both fallen angels.
Oh lord. Okay. Yeah, this
But yeah,
thing
this one can only
will be
search
powerful.
yellow. Yeah, this one can only search yellow, while the other Gatomon can search a purple or a yellow and add to the
Yeah.
hand.
The thing is, a majority of the good angels that players play are yellow, and
Yeah,
there are yellow purple angels that this can search for as well. So I do see this being maybe not as great as the Gantumon we have now, but as a perfect support to that deck, I think this card is not bad at all.
I agree with you on that one. Yeah,
Uh,
I think it's above average. It's actually pretty
yeah.
good. It has great applications.
We'll have to ask Dito and his opinion about it, honestly, since he plays Mastamon like crazy.
I'm the one who taught how to play Mastermind.
That is true. All right.
Next
You ready for the
card,
next one? All right.
Vidramon. We have a yellow Vidramon.
It's weird.
I know. When Digivolving, reveal the top 4 cards of your deck. Add 1 yellow Digimon with Drumon in its name, and 1 4 Great Dragons. Add to your hand. Put the rest of the bottom of your deck. Inheritable. When you play a 4 Great Dragons during your turn, once per turn, it gains Rush. They're really trying to make like indirect or direct support for you to be able to play a sovereign deck.
Yeah, I do see that. Not only that, this is basically just an evolution version of Gatomon. If you look at it, just minus the angel part. You know what I mean? It has a very similar effect to it.
Yeah.
It's a potential +1 evolution. Well, +2 if you think about the draw off evolution as well.
Yeah, so this is Drummond. So you're thinking of Slay Drummond, but there's not real. So far, if I'm not mistaken, this is the only. No, Magna Drummond is also a Drummond. So they really are pushing Magna Drummond to be in its own deck.
Yeah, I can see that. Not only that, but it's most likely also a 4 Great Dragon as well. They're trying to build like a holy dragon deck almost in a weird way.
Yeah, this is gonna be interesting.
I like the rush as well. Like honestly, I think they're trying to make this deck as not only as consistent but as aggressive as possible because the rush mechanic is really strong. Like we rarely see that nowadays, and I'm glad it's coming back.
Well, I think a lot of the newer Digimon sovereigns they're making, they have on their own playabilities are so powerful, but they're like 12, 13 cost to drop them. So I
Yeah.
think they're giving them ability to be able to, if you can drop them and it's still your turn, then give them rush.
Wait, can you imagine if they give it Blitz?
Oh, don't get me started on that one. Oh my god.
All right, well, it's a decent card. I do, in a dedicated Great Four Dragon deck, I see it being played.
Yeah, exactly. I do too.
It's really good.
Next
All right, well,
card, Majramon.
play
Yeah.
Dragon.
It is yes, a holy dragon. It's a diva.
Hmm.
So I want to. Is this? Yeah. If I'm not mistaken, this is one of the Zodiacs, is it not?
I believe so.
Yeah.
I think so. I believe so.
I think this is the Dragon Zodiac. So on play, one of your opponent Digimon gains -2 security until the end of your opponent's turn. If you have a Digimon with 4 sovereigns and its traits, gain 2 members. So it makes it a 5-drop.
That is so. It makes it a 1, 2, 3. Makes it a
Right?
4-drop, doesn't it? Oh no. Yeah,
5-drop.
5 drop.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought it was a 3. My God, this card's gonna be so annoying to play against.
Yeah,
I mean,
it's not bad at all,
really,
especially if you're
it's
playing a
really
dedicated
good.
deck.
It's very strong, yeah. Because not only like if you're not playing if you're not playing the dedicated version, a lot of players like value the -2 security attack. You know what I mean? Like that can literally save you a turn, and for a 7-drop, that's okay. But if you are playing the dedicated deck for it, it's literally a 5-drop that does the same. Like my God, this card I can see a lot of implications with this card. Like, but I really do feel like this is going to be the kind of card that can cause draws like intentionally.
I mean, we'll see how this deck shapes out. If the deck's a hyper aggressive or if it's more of a, controlling type of deck.
True. I think the card's good though, honestly. I mean, what's that other yellow Digimon that costs like 10? It's like a yellow, and it says you choose one of your. It's the same thing on play. Choose one of your opponent's Digimon. That Digimon can't gets -2 security, can't block, and it can't block either.
I think it's Contorismon that does that on Digivolution.
It's a yellow one.
Yeah, Contorismon does that on Digivolution, but I know Angel Woman comes out when it's played, gives something -2 security.
Okay, yeah, there you go. Like this, like, I can see this card being very. I can see this card being played, and it's gonna be very broken in its dedicated deck though.
It's probably going to be one of the things that people will need to play up in this deck.
Hmm.
Aerial
I mean,
Vidra, Aerial
that's insane.
Vidramon. When Digivolving, if you don't have a Trial of the Great Dragons in play, you may play one from your hand to the battle area. There's that card again. Opponent's turn. While you have a Digimon with 4 Great Dragons in its trait or Trial of the 4 Great Dragons, this card gains blocker, inheritable. All your Digimon with 4 Great Dragons gain blocker.
Okay, this.
Okay.
Oh, this is actually not bad at all. So the thing is, Digimon has shined away from any giving us any good blockers. You know what I mean? Do you
Yeah.
think about it? Like the closest thing to a good blocker now is an Armor Rush with what's his name,
Magnamon.
Magmamon, and now you have Megamon X Antibody, who
Yeah.
in a weird way is also like a continuous blocker. I like this a lot only because it's bringing back the blocker mechanic. Not only that, it turns all your. It's like one of the like the sister mons, I think. Like how it can turn all your Digimon into blockers,
Yeah.
but you
They,
don't need to have a dedicated blocker. This is pretty good.
I actually like this card.
Hmm.
I actually like this card. This card's actually pretty good.
Yeah. Honestly, like it's funny because people underestimate blocker. A lot of people don't play blockers because they don't need them, and decks just don't have space for them. But if your deck has a natural blocker, you technically have a very natural defensive play. You know what I mean? Which can come in handy a
Yeah,
lot.
yeah. Alphamon has natural blockers.
Armor Rush has
Armor
the
Rush has
natural
natural
blocker.
blockers. Yeah, like those kind of decks actually do like survive a turn or two because they have natural blockers. They don't have to just force it.
Exactly, and those are the two most popular decks at the moment.
Yeah,
Even though people would disagree. I mean, even though deck that won the last regional, I believe, was D Reaper, wasn't it?
yeah. With D Reaper Dexmon.
Yeah, D Reaper Desmond. D Reaper has not only has natural blockers, but they also have natural minus security. You know what I mean? Like
Correct.
any form of natural defense built into your deck is in my opinion a one official. I believe you need it. You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
yeah. I agree with you on that one. Now,
This view, I do like this one a lot. All right, my
yeah,
man.
yeah, yeah. I agree with you on that one. It's actually a very good card in my opinion. Now we have
Mhm.
another Angel Woman with like a paragraph full of text.
My
Okay.
lord.
When digivolving, if you do not have Trial of the Four Great Dragon, Trial of the 4 Great Dragons in your battle area, play one Trial of the 4 Great Dragons from your hand to the battle area. Your turn, once per turn. When you play a Digimon with 4 Great Dragons in its trait, or Trial of the 4 Great Dragons in your battle area, one of your opponent's Digimon gaining minus 3,000 DP for the turn. Inheritable, when you play a Digimon with 4 Great Dragons or play Trial of the 4 Great Dragons, minus 3,000 DP again. Okay, it's just a minus in machine.
You know what this reminds me of? It's like a baby Shining Greymon slash Rise Greymon. You know what I
Just
mean?
it's just constant.
Minus yeah.
Yeah, this is what yellow does though. Yellow
Yeah.
minus DP, and
Mm,
this is pretty wonky. So I really want to see what the rest of them do.
true. I mean, this is good against Rookie Rush, but Rookie Rush has evolved into Armor Rush. So I don't know how important that's going to be, but
Yeah, Rookie Rush,
I
Rookie
guess
Rush pretty much died off.
yeah, I could see implications, but I don't think people are going to get out of their way to play it.
I agree with you on that one. I don't think so either. I think it's one of those things to where it's niche at best.
Yeah, I think I'd rather play the Vmon, not the Vmon, the
Aerial
Vice
Vidramon.
Aerial Vidramon, just because of the natural defensibility the card offers, and they both have the same evolution ability as well. So you're not really losing out. You know what I mean?
Right, I agree with you. Yeah, 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 yeah. I see exactly what you're talking about.
All right, my
All right,
man. Let's go on to the next one.
Goldramon. So Goldramon is a level
Good
6
dragon.
Digimon. When Digivolving, you may return one card with 4 Great Dragons and its traits from your trash to your hand. Recoverability. So when attacking, one of your opponent's Digimon gets minus 6k DP. Then by returning one Manodramon, a Zulanmon, and Magidramon from your trash to the bottom of your deck. Trash the top 2 cards to your opponent's security. this is the card that a lot of people is going to want to go into.
I mean, not only that, but like this card, judging by everything, it is its traits a 4 great dragon. So this thing will get all that support that we just read, and having the ability to trash not one but two security stack before the attack even resolves. That's like 3 damage right off the bat.
Yeah, that means this card naturally has security +2 built into it if you build. I mean, the deck is saying that you need to play 4 different level 6s in order for this deck to function properly.
True, but the thing is, like, what's the average level 6 play? Like, players play a level 6 in their decks. Roughly should be like what, 7, 8, sometimes 4, based on the deck.
I think 6 is the minimum that I saw nowadays, but I think people are playing like 8 to 9, especially down to
It's
the point
six.
sevens.
If it's 6, then all you need to do is play 2 of each of the level 6, and you'll be as consistent as you need to be. Especially with all the searching they have, like the potential like top 4 searchers. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
yeah,
Gatomon, yeah, with like the we got the 2 angel searchers. We had the Vmon evolution one, the level 4 on evolution. Look at top 4. Remember we read that one
yep.
as well. Like this thing is going to be like, it's not going to be hard to play the 4 level 6s in the deck. Just play 2 of each, and then you'll have 6.
Now,
Bro, like 6, like
now
roughly,
notice
you know what
notice this: the
I mean?
Wind Digivolving does not exclude copies of itself.
It's true.
So
It's very
you can
true.
easily dump one of these if you have two. If you have two in your hand, you can pitch one of these just to like try to cycle.
Mhm.
Digivolve, grab the other copy for just in case.
It's true. In case you have the other stack all ready to go, or in case this one gets digivolved and somehow survives.
Correct. Or in case this one gets deleted, you have another stack. You have another
Mhm.
Goldramon, because we know yellow does not recover out of the trash very easily whatsoever.
Yeah. They can recover from security, but trash, unless you're playing purple with it, trash is not really yellow's thing. It's more security. But
Correct.
purple yellow, it's both. I like the -6 DP, the -6,000 DP. I think that's like that doesn't it like it's like the very small thing. You know what I mean? Like it doesn't really matter compared to the like trashing 2 security, but it's that little extra oomph that the car has that makes it even more dangerous. You know, like if there's a blocker that could attempt to prevent you from delivering the like the actual killing blow, you can pretty much clear it off with the board with that. You know what I mean?
I agree with that. 6,000 DP deletes all level
Mm.
4 and lower.
Yep. The only level 4 that could survive this is an armor rush. What's his name? Mega Dramont? No. I keep forgetting his name, and I play the deck. Uh,
Magnamon.
Magnamon. Thank you, Magnamon. I think this is because Magnamon is 7K, or depending on what turn they play, it could be upwards to like 11K. Like
Yeah,
that's like the only one that can potentially survive. But even then, if it blocks, it dies.
but think about it like this: like when it when you combo it with the Angelomon, that makes it -3. This is technically
Makes it -9.
-9. And if that Magnamon does not have does not have more than 2 armor purge Digimon in the trash, it's gonna die. Its stack is gonna die because it had DP reduced to 0.
And that's not even including like any of the Rise Greymons that can facilitate the minus ability as well, or any of other yellows like best minus abilities. You know,
Correct. We're only
like
looking at stuff in a vacuum.
yeah, like this card in a vacuum. When it comes to yellow, this card's really powerful. I think this is going to be a very formidable boss monster. I do see this being a big. I see this deck's greatest like potential is literally just like, playing these dragons and just going off hard. I really like this card a lot. I'm very impressed.
Yeah, it's funny because I feel like there's gonna be a purple engine, maybe scatter modes and Lady Devilmons just to try to turbo out all the level 6s to your trash so you can get the Goldramon off.
It's true. I can see that a lot. Honestly, I feel like yellow I feel like yellow/yellow purple is turning into the new MetaZoo, where you just hard play big Digimon and you get big pluses off of it. Pretty much what
Yeah,
Machine Digimon does as well. I kind of see that being
yeah,
really good.
I can see what you say about that. What you mean about that? I just waiting for them to make a Pokemon so we can play with the um the Dark Masters and have an on play deck just started hard dropping level sixes out of nowhere.
Once when that happens, I'm gonna be so happy.
I know, right? Same here. I play a Machine Dramon deck.
Hey, I'll play them all. I'll play all the Dark Masters. Fuck it.
Now, next card, Magna Dramon on play. All
Holy
your, all your, oh yeah, it's a Holy Angel. All
dope.
your opponent's Digimon gains -1 security attack
Oh
on
my god.
play. Until the end of your opponent's turn, if this card was played by effect of Trial of the Great Four Dragons, Trial of the Four Great Dragons, all your opponent's Digimon gains -2 security into the end of their turn instead. On deletion, if you don't have Trial of the Four Great Dragons in your battle area, play one in your battle area. So,
Okay, hold on. What the hell, dude? This is
so
Mother D all over again.
yeah, this is getting wonky. I really want to see what this freaking option card do. I cleared over it. I was like, oh, okay, so it's a yellow option, but I didn't read what it does. I want to see what this thing does.
I'd love to see what this thing does, but before we do, can we just say that yellow does not need to be another G Reaper base deck? It really doesn't have to be that way. This card is
Well,
fucking annoying.
well, yellow was the OG before D Reaper came.
It's true, but you don't have to go this far. My
I
lord,
mean,
this
we got
card is
6 months
good.
before this comes out, so we might be ready for it when it comes out.
Hopefully. My god, but in the vacuum, judging by the format we are now, like, it's bad enough that Gatekeeper from D Reaper does so much. Yeah, I get the difference where in Gatekeeper it's like for the entire game and this is only for a single turn. You don't understand though. That single turn can literally make or break the game,
Yeah,
the matchup in either in your favor or no longer in your favor. Like,
I do agree
if
with
it,
that. Yeah,
like here's the thing, a card like this literally is like, oh, I'm gonna purposely put you one turn behind on killing me, which is gonna give me an extra turn to kill you. And 9 times out of 10, that's all they need is that one turn. So it's like, my lord, this card is I'm getting an aneurysm. I hate this card.
now
Too broken. It's no
we
good.
we are done with all the yellow Digimon. So now we can go down to the yellow options, and there are only two of them.
All right, let me get
So
there really quick. Let's do this.
first yellow option, Fatal Flame, 5 cost option yellow. Security effect is activate main. So the main effect is one of your opponent Digimon gets -6 KDP. Then return one card with 4 great dragons in its trash in its traits from your trash to your hand. So it helps recover the Goldramon or the Zulamon you might want to pick up or anything like that.
Yeah, this card is actually really pretty good, honestly, recovery wise.
If it was
Not
a
only that,
3 cost, I think it would have been a little too crazy because it's -6 KDP. But I
yeah.
think it could have survived with being a 4.
Honestly, if this thing was a 4, it'd be just as good as Plasma Shot is for Armor Rush. Like a 4 drop that can -6K is really good. You know what I call this? Shoot the cat. That's what this card is. When
Yep.
you see Gatomon and Mastermon in the Mastermon deck, you play this, kill it.
Yep.
What do you care about?
Yep. There you go. Next.
Honestly, if this card was a 4, it'd been perfect. But 5, it's okay.
Yeah. Now,
How
here's the bad
the
boy that we've been looking at.
artwork
Trial.
looks so cool.
Yeah, no. Trial of the Four Great Dragons. 8 costs to play. Now, this
Boy.
card has 2 mains. Main 1. Draw 1 card, then place this card in your battle area.
It's like a memory boost.
Yes.
Your prime memory
So
boost.
it doesn't trigger on security. Main 2, delay. Trash this card, delay, send it away, and then you can play one card with 4 great dragons and its traits from your hand without paying its memory cost. Digimon play with this effect cannot digivolve until level 7 and delete it at the end of your opponent's turn. Security place this card in your owner's battle area. So all those dragons that we just saw
Can't be played for free.
can be played for free.
Okay, are you familiar with Magic the Gathering at all, Dante?
I am.
All right, have you ever heard of a card called Sneak Attack?
Yes.
That's what this thing is.
Yes.
For those of you who don't know, Sneak Attack in the Magic community was a card that allowed you to play out the biggest creature that normally is impossible to bring out for free and have the ability to attack the same turn. Normally, by doing so, you'll be able to wipe out the opponent's board. It's literally what this card is. Like, if not only that, but it says an 8 cost. It's not an 8 cost. Did we not see a lot of cards that say you can play this for free from pretty much the hand or the trash?
Yes.
This card is going to be an issue, in my personal opinion. This card is going to be very powerful for that deck. And like having the ability to play a level 6 Digimon, let's say by turn 3, without the downside of paying its memory cost, it's extremely huge. I know this because as a Machinedramon player, the earliest turn you can play Machinedramon is on your turn 1 going second. If you open the God Hand, which is five level 5s with different names, and the Machinedramon, play it, you leave your opponent at 5 memory on turn 2. You have a boss monster that can protect itself. That's what this thing is. This thing is literally a card that can literally help you hard play any of the big dragons you want for free. Yes, they get killed at the end, but that doesn't matter. Like we just saw like all the other Digimon, like all these dragons have these crazy abilities. You know what I mean?
Yeah, Zulamon, you get to draw 2 cards, and if it comes off of the option card, you then gain 2 memory. What else was I looking at? Goldramon is all about digivolving, so we won't play with a Goldramon. Magnadramon, you get everything minus 2k minus 2 security, and then when it dies, you get to play another one. So it's all about trying to find a way to loop Trial of the 4 Great Dragons and all other dragons. And who does that? If you don't have something, recovers this option card from the trash.
That's that was the dragon we read, the one that gives -1 security, or if you control this -2 security to all your opponent's Digimon. It also has an ability on deletion. You may play this the trial from the trash.
From your hand.
Oh, from your hand. Okay,
Yeah.
is it from your hand or from the
No,
trash?
it's from your hand.
Sure.
I'm trying to figure. I could have sworn there was one that said you can get one. You can get it back from the trash.
Pretty sure there is.
Um,
I'll have to look at it. Let's see
great
really quick.
traits. Great traits. No. If you don't have one, play it from your hand. Return the Zulamon. Blah, 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 blah. 4 great dragons and its traits add to the hand. No, and it. Oh, I'm slow.
Which one is it?
It's Goldramon.
Oh, okay.
When digivolving, you can return 1 card with 4 great dragons and its traits from your trash in your hand. And Trial of the 4 Great Dragons has 4 great dragons and its traits.
My lord, that's insane.
So Goldramon gets it back for
Yeah.
any one of them 2 to be deleted, to then play it, to then play another one. Yeesh.
All right, man. I have to. I'm starting to. Okay, hold on. Let me look at these rush abilities. Okay, when once per turn, when you play a Digimon with 4 in its traits. Okay, that's insane. All right, so you know how Trials of the 4 Great Dragons, right, plays a Digimon for free,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
Well, if you happen to have Vidramon or Gatomon as a stack for a level 5,
They all gain
the
rush.
moment you play one, not the Digimon with a stack, you choose a Digimon. It gives it rush, so you can literally choose your own. The guy you just played, let's say being Goldramon. Goldramon.
Yeah.
You can automatically attack and then do -60p. If you have any of these other dragons on board in your trash area, you get to trash the top 2 security of your opponent's stack.
Yeah,
So like that.
Yeah.
This card, my God, it'll take setup, but this game's all about setup. So honestly, I really do see I do see this deck being very at least maybe a menace. Maybe not tier 1 menace, but damn near close.
Now
You know
we
what I mean?
we have a McGeedramon we won't be able to get to until next week, but something's telling me that the McGeedramon also has an on play that probably deletes some Digimon. I
It's
think
likely.
it's a purple Digimon.
Before
Now,
we get there, let's go to our greens.
now let's head on to the greens. This turbocharged this. There's not that many green cards.
Let's do it.
Dracomon can digivolve from BB Domon
Zero.
for zero cost, which is good because besides that you'd be paying one for the Digivolution.
Just a
On
draw one.
right on play, reveal the top four cards. Add a blue or green card with Drumon in his name, and one Exomon. And then put them to your hand. Return the bottom to the deck. Inheritable, when one of your Digimon with Drumon or Exomon in his name comes suspended, gain 1000 DP. I do know for a fact that Exomon has the. What is that mechanic?
The decoy.
No, not decoy. It has evade.
Ah, okay, evade.
So when it's suspended, it will have evade. And this card gives
Oh
it
yeah,
1000 plus DP, which means a lot of Digimon that's going to be forced to attack it. It's going to evade it from dying, and once it's suspended, it's going to be even beefier to get over.
you see, so it's a more it's a very so it's not only a consistency card, but it's a very defensive card. That's pretty good.
Well, even offense because when you attack, you suspend.
That's true. It makes it 1000 DP. Okay, no, this card's a double-edged sword. That's pretty good.
Yeah, I think it's pretty good myself. I'm glad.
I mean, we're not.
Glad
Oh, my bad.
No, glad it's only for Exomon decks. To be honest with you.
Very true. Not only that, but like judging by the format we're in right now, the higher the DP, the better.
Yeah, I think 16K is the only natural highest DP that we have.
Oh,
Reaper's 20, isn't it?
I believe so.
How big is Reaper's? Reaper 20K?
Oh yeah, the D Reaper one. Yeah, the D Reaper is 15K.
15K. Oh, okay. Okay. I was correct. Next card. Pomamon. No, Pomumon. Your turn.
Looks high.
Your turn. Yeah, it does. Your
Sorry,
turn. When an effect suspend this Digimon, suspend one of your opponent's Digimon. This is direct support for Digizorption decks.
Oh, the ones that tend to like suspend their own Digimon.
Yep. So you suspend your own Digimon, you then Digivolve for free, or damn near close to free, and then you suspend another one of your opponent's Digimon.
See, so it makes it a 1-for-1 pretty much when you suspend this.
Yeah, it helps you get over stuff.
I don't know how important that is though. Not yet, at least.
Yeah, I mean, maybe there's some Digi-Absorption cards coming up in future sets, but not anything now.
Probably with piercing, that'll make it worth it, probably. But
Yeah.
until in the vacuum by itself, judging what I know about green, which is not much, because honestly, I don't really care much about green. But judging by what green can do and what I saw that it can do, I don't think this card will see much play, unless I'm missing something, which I don't think I am.
Nah, you know me, like my three colors in order is green. I mean, it's purple, black, green, and this does nothing for green.
I can only imagine.
This does nothing for green. Next card, we have a green Corjamon here. Digivolves, Digivolves for 3 off of a green or a blue, 2 off of a Dracomon, and it's just a blocker. All turns, while this Digimon has Drummon or Exomon's name against block. Hold on. Let me get this straight.
It's with evade.
So Exomon can not only have evade, but it can have blocker, and it can. So you told me this thing can block like 3 freaking attacks?
I think so. At least 2 at minimum.
So if I'm not mistaken, the Sledgemon support was during the start of your main phase, your Digimon is forced to attack me. I don't suspend. So that means the Digimon is forced to attack me. If I'm going to die, I'm going to evade. Then Sledgermon says unsuspended when it's suspended, which means now evade is no longer active, but now you become a blocker at like 14, 15K.
That's pretty good. Not only that, but if you combine this with the first green blue Digimon we just read, he becomes a 7K blocker on his own.
Jeez. This
And
Examon deck
7K
might
is
actually
really
be
good.
decent.
Might be. It all depends on the final boss.
And we're going to get to it pretty soon.
Oh,
Next
let's move on.
card, Parasarmon.
Did you eat an apple?
Yes, he is. Your turn. When you would play a green Digimon by suspending this Digimon, reduce its play
Oh,
cost by 1.
okay. A ramp.
Okay, that's not bad. Okay, I see what they're trying to do.
It's a very big thing to do.
Inheritable. Once per turn, when an effect suspends your Digimon, suspend when your opponent's Digimon. Okay, I think I see. I think I see what they're trying to do. This is legacy support for Dino Rexmon.
Yeah, you see that.
Because
Not only that, but
the Dino Rexmon in BT9, it I believe it deletes Digimon that are suspended.
really.
Yeah, if I'm not mistaken, the red green Dino Rexmon deletes Digimon that are suspended on your opponent's board when it digivolves. Because it digivolves
Well,
for like 5.
oh damn. All right, I
Yeah.
see. I'm surprised you're not geeking out about the inheritable. Think about it with invade.
Yeah, like this is getting intense. Like if
So not
if
only
if Examon if I'm gonna call it now. If Examon is a Jorgis, this is gonna be in freaking insane.
yes, because think about it. So you have the Digimon that forces that's pretty much the armor rushes X antibody, which you have to attack this Digimon, right?
Yep.
So you attack into him. All right, let's say he won't live, so I go evade. Because you went evade, you suspended your Digimon, which triggers this Digimon's inheritable to suspend one of the opponent's Digimon. If your
Yep.
opponent goes wide, this literally can stop 2 Digimon from swinging to swing into your security stack. This card,
Correct.
this card is a very heavy defensive card. Like, yeah, its main effect's okay. It's pretty much just ramp. If you play Magic, you know what I mean. You would tap a creature, gain a mana, and this one you would suspend this guy and reduce a memory cost, which is not bad at all. But its inheritable effect is where it's at, personally, in my personal opinion.
So
This card
I really do think this is going to be a Jorgis type of deck. It's ramping up to be. Next,
has to be.
yeah, next card, Gardramon. So Gardramon digivolves from Cordigimon for 3. Anything else for that's green or blue for 4. It inherently has blocker. Your turn. Examon in your hand. Oh my! Wait a minute. Examon in your hand may treat this card as a level 6 Digimon for DNA Digivolution. End of turn, DNA Digivolve with this card and another card in field for 1 in your hand. All turns while this Digimon has Drummon or Examon, it gains blocker. We saw this with the Imperialmon support earlier.
Oh my god.
That one was 4s going into Pyrogemon. This one is 5s going into a 7.
That's not cool. Oh my god. Okay, no, it's broken. That's not cool. Joggers is broken as it is. Why did that?
This cheats out the level 7 way faster. So you don't have to ramp up 2 level 6s. You can choose your. Yeah. So you can choose your level 5. Like, so you can either choose the level 5 Windramon to give it evade, or you can choose the level 5 Guardiamon to give it blocker, or you can not, or you know what I'm saying? Like, you can not digivolve into the Sladramon or into the Breakdramon. You can literally just go Windramon and Guardiamon and Jorgus right into the Examon and give it evade and blocker with all these other inheritables. The level systems are just icing on the cake.
Yeah. Honestly, this dragon is scary as hell, dude. Just it's
It's
literally another
Etsamon though. It's supposed to be the biggest dragon in all the Digimons. Etsamon.
Okay, I get that, but you're pretty much just giving it a Gatomon ability there, which is broken as fuck as it is.
They have to because guess what? This is the last Royal Knight to be released.
Okay, fine, I'll give you that. And besides, Green kind of needs the love. Let's be honest. Green
That
has sort of
yeah, I agree with that one. I do
Green
agree with
has
that
been
one.
Green has been the joke of Digimon for a while now. After the hits
Last
that
two
happened to it,
sets, yeah, last 2, 3 sets, Green has not really been seen that good of a play.
like I think when was Green good? When you guys had that car at 4, right? What's it called again?
When we had Agromon.
Oh, it was a 0 drop.
Oh, you mean hidden potential? Yeah, they got
Yeah.
hit before it even came over here. They hit that before BT4 came out. It was at 1.
God damn.
But
Green
even
didn't even
then,
get it.
Digisorption, yeah, Digisorption was a deck. Like Green OTK was a deck.
I mean, yeah, but you can also say that Green Hybrid was a deck when in reality it wasn't.
I mean, Metal.
I'm sorry. I'm
I
sorry.
mean,
I'm shitting
Beetle.
on Green, but it's just how I came in the game in BT5 where Green was already nothing. So it's my sadly just my opinion.
I mean,
Sorry for the Green part out there.
Beetlemon's cool. Like it's cool for what it does. It's just that it got power crept really, really fast because green is, the playstyle green. That's all that is.
It's true. I mean, don't get me wrong. I lost to Christmas when I first played it, but after I figured it out, it was just easy at that point. But I mean, I just hope that Green becomes part of the meta. I mean, that and Black. I mean, Black has always been part of the meta, but it's always been a rogue contender.
I think
So
this. I think this actually might do it for green. I'm not gonna lie to you.
it could. I mean, Green seems to be the. It seems that Invasion is a Green type of deck now. Honestly, it's like a new strategy for Green almost.
Yeah.
I know other colors. I know other colors have it. Judging by what I'm looking at here, I think Green does it better.
Hey, let's
All
see.
right.
Next
So,
Digimon, Tropiamon. When Digivolving, if the Digimon suspended, suspend your opponent's Digimon once per turn. When one of your Digimon would be suspended by an effect, suspend one of your opponent's Digimon. It's just more defensive tools. That's all. Um,
yeah. Well, technically, it's more spot removal if you think about it, because this ability activates on your turn.
yes. It's just all
So it's
about.
free.
It's just all about. If you Digivolve on top of something that's already suspended, suspend your opponent Digimon.
Yeah. Honestly, if Green's top end, like their top end stack, has piercing, all that suspension is going to be very scary. Not only is it spot
Yeah.
removal, but it also has the ability to end the game.
Yeah. Let's see what this does. So Entmon. Entmon had Digital Absorption 3. We're not getting no more free Digital Absorption Digimon. They already saw how broken Digital Absorption was. So it's gonna
Yeah.
be pretty much you're gonna suspend one Digimon and then Digivolve on top of Digimon for 1. When Digivolving, you have 2 or more suspended Digimon, unsuspended Digimon. That's actually pretty good.
Whoa, wait, hold on. What? If you have 2 or more suspended Digimon in play, suspend this.
So think about like
I
this.
missed.
So think about like this. Think about if, say, you have
Oh, I get it.
two Pumamons out, then you go
Yeah,
ahead and Digivolve one of them for
yeah, yeah.
for 2, and then you can Digiabsorption the other one,
Mm,
Digivolve into this one, and
suspend.
if you because you suspended the other one with Parasamon effect, reducing the cost by 1 for playing it,
Yeah.
then you can unsuspend Entmon because
Mm,
it's because that Digimon and this Digimon is suspended.
see. So this is just pretty much an aggro card. This is pretty good.
Yeah.
Just having the ability. Just having the like, if you go wide and you have 3 Digimon swing with all 3, and if all 3 survive, just evolve into this thing and then unsuspend swing again.
Yep. Exactly. Exactly.
It's a hybrid. Is what it is. If you think about it in that sense, pretty
Just
good. I like the card a lot. I like the artwork too. Pretty good.
it's
I
a
approve.
it's a nasty ass virus.
For a green card, I approve.
Now,
Uh,
Next one, Break Dramon. Digivolves from Guardiamon or Wingdramon, which means it can Digivolve from either the blue one or the green one for 3.
Three.
All turns. Once per turn. When a Digimon becomes suspended, suspend one of your opponent's Digimon. All turns. Once per turn. When it's Digimon with Drumon or Examon in its name, deletes a Digimon's Digimon and by battle and survives. Trash the top card, their security.
Hold on. What if
So
we an opponent's Digimon in battle and survives? So if this Digimon battles an opponent's Digimon and survives, piercing without the security check.
no. So this is a combo piece. So all turns when one of your Digimon with Drumon or Examon, which includes itself, in its name deletes the Digimon and survives, trash it, which means you don't activate that security stack.
It's pretty. It's literally a better piercing. Literally
Yes.
better.
Yes. It's just like get rid of it. Bye. Get rid of it.
Not only that, but its first effect is extremely offensive and defensive capabilities are insane.
Yeah.
You can use it on both turns.
Yep. And then
And if you get this thing evasion within the inheritables, you can just manually trigger it yourself.
correct. Now,
Card's very
inheritable all
has an
turns when one of your Digimon with Drumon or Examon in its name deletes a Digimon by battle and survives, trash the top card of your security stat. They're basically making Examon just like Lord Ratnamon.
Yes, I can see that. It also has a little bit of like green hybrid flair to it because I know green hybrid can do this, but I think this deck could do it better because it has the defensive capabilities that green hybrid didn't.
Yeah, they're saying, yo, Examon's gonna be a thing. That's what they're
Honestly,
saying.
I might have been shitting on green during my entire Digimon career, which started in BT5. But this says making me a believer of green. Honestly,
This
I like
is
it a lot.
this is actually
Good,
pretty dang good. I like
very
that.
strong.
I like that.
I'm happy about that.
Last green card right here that we see of Hydramon for 5. Digivolve for 5. When Digivolve suspend one Digimon. All
Okay.
turns, once per turn, when an opponent Digimon is suspended, gain a memory for each other suspended Digimon with plant, vegetation, or fairy in its traits you have in play. End of your turn. If you have 2 or more suspended Digimon with plant, vegetation, or fairy, and one of your traits, return one of your opponent's suspended Digimon to the bottom of their deck. So basically, if you're not going to play Examon, you're going to play this, and this card is like
It's like it's similar. If you think about it, it's similar to what's Alphamon's like what's it called?
Origamo,
I believe so. The one with the spear.
Orikinmon.
Uh,
You
Rico
mean
mode.
Orikin mode?
Or it's like Orican mode, where in the end phase, you know how you could like put materials to the bottom and gain memory.
Yeah.
That's what this thing does during the end phase. Like you could just gain memory you could potentially play this thing for free and stay on your turn.
It seems convoluted. I have to actually sit down and look at everything once we get done and see how viable this one is.
Yeah, I could see it work, but I think it works against decks that like to go wide instead of tall.
Good, yeah. Because really, you're gonna get minimum value dealing with that goes tall versus wide.
That's true.
All
And
right.
my bad, for new Digimon players out there that don't know the lingo, going tall we mean like the stack, like you're building up your Digimon
Yeah.
stack. Going wide means you're just like literally that. Going wide, you're playing Digimon, or you're hard playing Digimon into the battle area, and you have more Digimons to attack.
Correct.
This seems to punish going wide instead of going tall.
Now
Just honestly a good thing.
we have one green option card, and then we have Examon. So
All right.
the green option card is green blue. It's called Avalon's Gate. 3 cost option card. Main, activate one of the following effects. If you have an Examon, you can activate all of them. Suspend one of your opponent's Digimon and one of your Digimon gain piercing. Or unsuspend one of your Digimon. Security effect, suspend one of your opponent's Digimon and unsuspend one of yours.
This is a very strong defensive security card, like in the security stack, but its main effect is extremely powerful.
This card,
Obviously, you're going to play it with the archetype. Not only are you suspending a Digimon and trashing, which we found out if it survives the battle, it trashes the top security. It also has piercing, so it's literally giving what it's. So this deck is literally what Green Hybrid should have been. It's hyper aggressive combined with natural defense abilities. Honestly, I think if you are a fan of Green Hybrid, I think you would like this deck personally, judging by all the things I see.
hey,
You know what I mean?
Hey, Romero.
Yeah.
Did you forget about the deck called Imperial Dramon?
This could work in Imperial. Oh my god!
Because all you have to do is unsuspend yourself for 3.
Didn't have to remind me about that. Oh my god, Imperial Dramon's a problem as it is.
Yeah.
Will Imperial Dramon stick around this far?
Jorgus is too good of a mechanic for it to not. Unless it's hit on the ban list, which I don't think it will be. Guess what? It'll be around. It will be able to keep up 100%.
I mean, would you replace your Mega Deaths with this?
No, you would probably like go down in Hammer Sparks, and you'll probably throw in a couple of these just for the wombo combo. Because think about it, you can go swing with jamming XVmon for 1 check, go into Pyurgamon, swing, unsuspend, that checks the second one, swing, that checks the third one. You can then go into HPD. You can go into Imperial. You can build out. You can play this for 3. Unsuspend Imperial. Swing with Imperial with Jammy. That checks 4. And if you have a Jorgus, Pyrogemon, you checking 5 and then checking for game.
Ah, damn.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Okay. And you need a minimum of what? 3, 4 memory to pull that off?
Typical setup. Like, you really just need 2 Pyrogemons and 1. You need 2 Pyrogemons and hidden potential and hand.
Pretty much you need an established board, which is 2 level 4s, which is easy to do in both Armor Rush and Imperial. We know that. It's an easy setup. So what you need is an established board with this plus the two Joggerus and Imperial.
Yeah. I mean, basically, this is a turn 3 kill. This guarantees a turn 3 kill, no matter what. Because if you're at 3 memory on turn 3 when playing Imperialmon, you just go raise the Stingmon, swing. No, raise the SVmon. I already played the hard played the Stingmon. Swing, Jammy, Jorgus, draw a card, Jammy. Jammy, unsuspend, Jammy. Okay, hidden potential, Imperial, spread wide, Avion's Gate, unsuspend Imperial, swing with Jammy, and then you go Pyrogemon, swing with Jammy, unsuspend, swing with Jammy. Like this is it now has a bona fide turn 3 kill with this thing.
Does if Imperial doesn't get checked, fuck this deck being the new Green Hybrid. If Imperial doesn't get checked, this card's going to be insane.
This card is good. Now let's see what Examon does. Let's see what Examon does. So, Examon, level 7, 5 from a 6, Digivolve 5 from 6, Digivolve 5 from level 6, green or blue, 15k DP, 15 cost to play. It is a Jorgus.
Oh
it is
God.
A Jorgus. DNA Digivolution from one blue 6 and 1 green 6. But we saw that Windramon and Guardiamon can cheat them out. Now, when Digivolving, you may place one green or blue card with Dromon in its name from your hand to the bottom of the Digimon Digivolution cards. Oh, hold on. Stop right there. Stop right there. Stop right there. You don't even need to Digivolve into Slave Dramon or Digivolve into Break Dramon. You can just equip them underneath the Examon.
That's insane.
Bruh.
It's X antibody all over again.
Bruh. Exactly. Now, then when you DNA Digivolve, you may play one green or blue Digimon with green blue Digimon with Dromon in its name with 12,000 DP or less from your hand without paying its memory cost. Woo! Wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a
You can play a
minute,
level 6 Digimon for free. What the hell?
wait a minute. Start your opponent's main phase, suspend when your opponent Digimon, and it must attack one of their. Your opponent must attack with one of their Digimon. Or okay, so you can either force your opponent to swing into one of your Digimon, or you can have Break Dramon's abilities to where if you do use the evade or block, you're able to get all the value of Break Dramon.
Yeah. Not only that, but its other effect, like the alter. That was the one you read, right? The all turn one.
Yeah, the all turn one
Yeah.
Break Dramon.
Yeah. And then you have this thing
Oh
like
no, well, no,
where like
I didn't get to the all turn yet. So all turns once per turn when Digimon is suspended, unsuspended. So you can sit there and say, "Oh, attack me." Oh, you're gonna die? Sure. Okay, so I'm going ahead and I'm gonna block. So I'm gonna block that. Oh, guess what? I'm gonna unsuspend. Now you're gonna try to attack me directly, or have a Digimon that says, "Oh, you can attack that directly." Oh, we're going to clash. I'm gonna evade. So you can suspend this Digimon 3 freaking times, and it will not die.
this thing has double blocker built into it, and depending on the stack, you could suspend up to 3 of your opponent's Digimon depending on your stack
Yeah.
attacking. So you can literally end a battle phase with this card.
So
You can
basically,
end an opponent's turn.
right. So basically, this card can either go hyper offensive, hyper defensive, or it can go straight mid range. So this deck
Card
literally does
strong.
every single thing. And with the card pool that blue and green has, this deck can be so freaking versatile. We might actually see
Imperial.
Atsamon. We might actually see different versions of Atsamon. Like I don't know, man. Like I don't know if Imperial will be able to keep up with something like this.
Wouldn't personally like. So here's why. Yes, Imperial has the ability to is the Jogger's king. We can say that. Literally, this card does exactly what Imperial would want to do, which is not just joggers for free and skip a turn by doing so, but you have the ability to play a bigger Digimon, which could be used for joggers later. Not only that, but offensively and defensively, this card can literally end the opponent's turn, go to your turn, and then you can start swinging in hard. Mind you, we're not including the stack it's going to have. If we give it the correct stats, not only will it have piercing, not only so it'll have. So let's say you're swinging in, right? A suspended Digimon, one of your opponent's suspended Digimon. It has piercing. It has the ability to trash the top card of the opponent's security. That's 2 security checks right there. Then you unsuspend and you do it again. That's 4 checks going in, and that's not even including the option card we just read as well. This card, in my personal opinion, is what Imperial wishes it can be in the future. Imperial now is broken. I think this card outdoes it, just because of the sheer amount of power this card has. And the fact that, here's the difference too, you have to think about this. This card is literally, because of the level 5s this deck has, it is 1 turn faster than Imperial.
I don't
That's
know.
the big thing.
I think it might be the same speed as Imperial. I think it just has a very, very high upside.
I mean, okay, fine. Even with let's give Imperial that. Let's say Imperial is just as fast, if not a little bit faster, because it is naturally blue. So what? This card can literally, it's literally a offensive and defense. It's okay. It's a Jesmon. Remember how Jesmon was like attack, unsuspend, attack, unsuspend?
Yeah.
What this is combined with Alphamon, the old G Alphamon from Security, where if you hit Alphamon from Security, if you control Royal Knight, turn it up to 15 of your opponent's Digimon, those Digimon can attack. That's what this thing does. You block, so it has blocker in its traits. You block, right? That's suspend. Because you suspend, you unsuspend again. All right, and because you did that, you suspend one of your opponent's Digimon. But because this guy was suspended due to his own ability, you could suspend 2 more of your opponent's Digimon depending on your stack, and then you can do it again. You know what I'm saying? So it has both the offensive and defensive capabilities that Imperial just doesn't have. No shade to Imperial. Imperial is a tier 1 deck right now, but in the future, if that deck doesn't get touched, even with that deck having the level 3 option, I still think this deck outperform it because of its natural defensive abilities.
I think we're missing the bigger picture here. I just had a eureka moment.
All right, what is it?
Pyodramon doesn't require anything but green and blue. So you can literally go from your Cordramon and your both your Cordramons, your green and your blue Cordramon, go into Pyodramon for free. Hard drop either the Guardramon to give it blocker or the Wingdramon to give it evade, which it will already have evade and or blocker already off the back, and then be able to Jorgus again.
In this deck,
Now,
I like it.
I don't know if you're going. I don't think. Let me see. Let me read Atsamon again. Atsamon specifically level 6s. Okay, it's specifically level 6s.
Okay.
So we won't be able to Jorgus into Atsamon. But being able to Digivolve into Breakdramon or even Slaydramon with that kind of stack, you would give something blocker, evade, plus 1k, and then blocker, evade, plus 1k, just by, basically you would build a gigantic stack with Pyodramons.
Yeah. I see that.
So just throw in the Pyodramon, and if you attack, you just attack, but then you can drop it, and guess what? Now you can invade. You can block. You know what I'm saying? You can prevent yourself from being killed. This is insane. They gave dragons so much support, and especially blue-green dragons. I think Atsamon is going to be. This is a hot take, but I think Atsamon is going to be one of the top dogs when it comes out.
Honestly, I won't go that far just yet, but I will say when it comes to this set alone, green and yellow. Mind you, we haven't looked at black yet. We haven't looked at purple yet.
Yes, but remember this though. BT10 looks like it's going to be a set that's going to slow the meta down, especially with the save mechanic and the cross mechanic. They're more about building up and then being aggressive. If that's the case, Atsamon's going to have a home to where he's going to be able to build up to his level 6s with no problems.
It's true. Honestly, I see its only real weakness, since Digimon seems to be going tall favor now, I see Digivolving being valuable again.
Yeah. I agree with you on that one. That's a definite yeah. So, the thing about it, Detsmon's always going to be around. So, that's something that, it's going to have to deal with. Simple as that. It's just going to have to deal with it.
It's true. But the deck just seems aggressive enough that it might be able to.
I like Atsamon. I really think they actually did Atsamon very, very well.
They did. Honestly, I don't know what I was expecting. Honestly, it being green-blue, we already know that seems to be Bandai's favorite colors, green and blue. They're mixed together.
And the thing about it is, a lot of support says Drummon. So you can't mix this with Imperial Dramon stuff. You can search Pyodramons. You can search Imperial Dramon. You can like a lot of this stuff is Dramon support. So dragons are get have get a huge significant boost with this set.
I mean, this set's literally just dragon centric. We have the Hina archetype, which we're not even done yet, mind you. There are.
Right.
It looks like there's other support for Hina in this set in a different color, which I'm excited for that. We have the red purple deck that's coming up very soon as well with Imperial, because we haven't even looked at that yet and how good
Right.
that is. Honestly, black may look blackluster, but it's because we haven't looked through it yet. And Hina is technically a black red deck, black red blue deck, I believe. And the deck looks insane already as it is. And like, I'm just doing a little quick look ahead. Honestly, I think this set is going to be amazing. I do see that. I don't like. I know that EX sets tend to have the stigma saying that it's not going to be relevant. Honestly, I don't think this set has that stigma at all. This set just looks insane. Like, it look like if you look at the colors in a vacuum, it seems that every color is winning. You know
Yeah.
what I mean?
Yeah.
So
Every color has some kind of like great gimmick behind it that actually makes it like I can come out of this set and I can actually be able to be played.
Yep. Like you can maybe buy a one or two boxes of this, and you can have a competitive green blue deck ready to go, or a Hina deck that, in my personal opinion, is the favorite one. I like the Hina deck so far.
Or
All
even
the red cards
or
be
even
red
just
from
a
Hina.
playable deck, like just right out the box, like you can take four of all the yellow cards, and you can play
Dragon deck, yeah,
dragons
the
or
Holy Dragon.
right, or you can take all these blue and green cards and make X amount like it's a highly play they're making them highly playable now. Unlike
Yeah,
EX,
no,
so
yeah, but look
like
at the. Oh my lord! Look at the
they learned
purple
from
red
EX01. They learned from
deck.
they learned from EX01 because EX01 there was no playable decks in there whatsoever. It was all
Well,
random
the only
cards.
only one that was playable was the Machine Dramon, and that was because I played it at that time. All the key pieces came from that set.
Right,
Um,
right, but
but there was only one deck.
EX02 had the Terriermon line, the Gilmon line, the Renamon line, the Jesmon line. Like they had playable
Reaper.
art. Yeah, D Reapers. They had playable art types that came out the set, and I think that's what
Yeah,
they're doing. This is going to be more like uh,
deck
a,
set.
yeah, a deck builder set.
Mm. It seems funny to me that these could have all been a structure deck, and the structure would be amazing. But I'm guessing Bandai
Yeah,
thinks they can. I think Bandai thinks they can make more money if they put it into a pack. Yeah, in my
it
opinion, that's a little scummy. I'm sorry, that is a little scummy because I think these decks could have been the structure deck, and it would have been such amazing, easy to play, easy to pick up, new player friendly.
Yeah, I agree with you. Like I feel the same way. Like you could take all the red, all the purple, all the black. You could have literally six structure decks right, five or six structure decks right here, and
Yeah,
it all would have been playable structure decks.
with great cards.
Based around Azulamon or Aegismon or like you like I can play this or I can play that. Pick a one two cards that. Yeah, but you know what? At the end of the day, Bandai's a business.
True, they have to make their money. I mean, the only archetype in here that only has two cards is the Chaos Dramon at the moment. It only has two cards, but really, that's the only two cards you really need.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Well, with
So,
that,
I'm excited to reveal the rest of the colors when we get there, man. It's
I
gonna be insane.
know. Well, with that being said, what do you think about yellow and green Romero?
Honestly, dude, I was dogging on Green the entire time in the beginning, and now I've like been slapped in the face. I love when that happens when you just underestimate a color so much, and then out of nowhere it comes out to look good. Honestly, Green won. Not it didn't beat Yellow. I think Yellow won, but Green won because of what Green has been getting lately. Green has been getting again. It's the bottom shoe of the barrel. You know what I mean? I can't. I think you and me can agree with that at the moment. But
Yeah.
looking at this and these green cards, especially if it's a green blue deck, it's a gem. Honestly, I think green is doing good. I think yellow's winning by far. Honestly, at the moment, just because of my Magic experience and how the cards seem to design.
Yeah,
Honestly,
the
I feel like all the colors are going to win this, and that's premature. I know because we haven't reviewed purple and black yet, but I can already see it. Like,
Yeah, the
Lord,
red stuff just seemed so far. The red stuff seems a little lackluster because we haven't went to the purple stuff. The
it's
blue and
true.
green stuff seems incredibly strong. And yellow
Mm,
stuff seems like it can actually make a splash. It's a good road deck.
mm.
Yeah, like when we get into the black deep brigade stuff, we'll see how it fares, and then we'll finish off the purple stuff as long, along with that. So
Not only
yeah,
that, but Hina, I'm looking at it. It looks like Hina has some black dragons as well to go with the deck, so it's going to be a red black deck coming out pretty soon.
interesting. Well,
I'm
Romero,
excited for all that.
you got anything to say while we close up part two, sir?
Just keep playing the game, guys. Be happy with it as much as you can. Play what you want to play. Don't get frustrated. Like if you have an archetype that you love to play, and it's bad now, just hold on. 'Cause I'm pretty good. It seems like if there's one thing I can give Bandai credit for, it's their ability to support old archetypes. I mean,
Le- yes,
look
legacy
at what's going
support's
on.
real.
Mhm.
The legacy
I mean,
support is real.
that's true. Lazy support is real. But I mean, if they really want to push an archetype, they will, honestly. And I feel like your archetype. I think at one point, every archetype is going to be competitive at one point in its lifespan. You know what I mean?
Yes,
Maybe not for a long, but it will be.
if it's dragons, best bet that they're gonna make it relevant.
Um, honestly, like again, guys,
Dragons
just
and
keep playing
angels. That's
the
what
game.
they are. They are about dragons and angels.
True. Honestly, but that's just what it is, man. I'm excited for the next color set because I am primarily a black player. You know what I mean?
Yep, and I'm
But
a purple player.
so we're excited for the next ones. We can bring in our real intellect into this. Honestly, though, like this set is looking amazing, and
Oh yeah, it is looking good. I agree with
yeah,
you. Like it's shaping up to be a very good set.
you
Well,
know, like a good beginner set as well. Honestly, this is really good.
okay,
No,
okay,
no complaints here.
okay. So with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, this has been episode two, part two of EX03 review with Romero, the Machine Dramon enthusiast.
Hello.
So we are going ahead. We're gonna go ahead and get up out of here. We're gonna catch you in part three, which we're gonna actually complete this set. Well,
Mhm.
without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna get up out of here. I'll see you in the next video. Peace.
Salute.